Thank you, Governor. And you know, sometimes when you're up here acknowledging people, you always fail to mention one important person. And Tony Silva, I apologize because you are a key cog in this whole operation, and your advocacy and leadership has been incredible with this whole process. I'd like now to call up a dear friend of mine and someone I've known for many years, the Honorable Mayor of the City of Pawtucket, Mr. Donald Grebnick.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Governor McKee, Mayor De Silva, Administrators Contente, Carter, Managers Cunha and Michaud, the council members, the firefighters, Chief Quirk, Captain Polton, for being here and helping us highlight the importance of the need of working together on these vaccinations. I want to take a personal privilege to recognize the Pawtucket EMA Director, Mr. Dave Deluge, and our public health equity leader, Elizabeth Moreira, who have been really making the operation go with our fire chiefs and everything. So thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you for being partners with us. Governor McKee, thank you for making this a top priority as you came in and empowering the cities and towns to help their residents by providing these local sites to get those shots in the arms. I want to recognize, though, and thank Tony as well, Tony Silva, who's leading the COVID team with Tom McCarthy, with General Callahan, and Dr. Alexander Scott. This is truly a collaborative effort that we need to keep going and doing. And Mayor De Silva, thank you for allowing your community to step up and be, one of the pods that we'll be working together on. These regional pods, as we understand now, will be running through June, which will allow all of our residents to come in, to get vaccinated, and take the opportunity to get that vaccination that's so needed. The City of Pawtucket is excited to be a partner within that and provide those volunteers and those services and our firefighters to support that. To date, Pawtucket has vaccinated a little over 30% of its population, of those that fit the criteria 16 and above. This will only increase that by partnering together. So as we look in working with our local leaders and trusting and moving forward, I look forward to the partnership and being able to vaccinate 600 Rhode Islanders at each of these clinics, so we get a win at those communities. If there's anything positive that's come out of this COVID, is when you take away, is really the fact that this COVID pandemic has changed us all, but neighbors and neighboring communities are working together, taking care of one another and supporting one another in this. So once again, Pawtucket's proud to be a partner in this, be supportive of this, and play a role. So thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd now like to introduce and welcome the town manager of the town of Barrington, our neighbor to the south, Mr. Jim Cunha.
Thank you, Mayor De Silva, for hosting us. Governor, thank you for your leadership. We've all seen a tremendous amount of change in our COVID fight. Being a former military officer, I recognize that it's all about leadership and leading the way, and Governor McKee has done that. And I'd like to thank all the municipal leaders up here with me. We all have boundaries that we're responsible for with hard borders, but in this fight against the pandemic, it's not about boundaries. It's not about municipalities, it's about communities. And we are a community together. What you see going on behind me is our community coming together for the support of our residents and citizens. So thank you to our firefighters, thank you to all the vaccinators and volunteers, and I appreciate it, and we're going to continue this fight till we can bring it home with a victory. Thank you.
Thank you, Manager Cunha. I'd now like to introduce another neighboring community, Town Manager Kate Michaud from Warren, please.
Hi, I'm very thankful to be here today on this beautiful day. It's a day of celebration as we expand vaccine availability for our region. First, I want to say a big thank you to the town of East Providence for hosting this site. They immediately offered to provide the site for the regional pod, and we're very thankful to be a part of that regional pod. I'd also like to say a special thank you to Governor McKee. Governor McKee has allowed cities and towns to demonstrate their competence in the process of administering vaccines. I think his faith and his support have really helped us to bring vaccines to a wider array of our residents, and we're really looking forward to the day when everybody who wants a vaccine can get one, and I know that we will get there. So again, thank you to all the volunteers and all of the EMA staff who have made this happen, and really looking forward to seeing everybody who wants a vaccine get one here in East Providence. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate Michaud. Appreciate it. I'd like to introduce now Bristol Town Administrator Steve Contente. Steve.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Mayor De Silva, thank you for hosting this effort. And Governor McKee, we'd just like to really give you an extra special thank you for allowing the cities and towns to work together and bringing all of our abilities together and making this possible. And we're really looking forward to the summer, and this is just one more step in bringing things back to normal. And for those of you that might be watching from Bristol, we're across from East Providence High School at the Senior Center. But thank you all. Stay safe and enjoy your summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Yes, very easy to get to on a bus route, by the way. I now would like to call up Town Manager from the Town of Tiverton, Mr. Christopher Carter.
I'll be extremely brief. I applaud all the efforts that everybody behind me has done, and especially Governor McKee for getting us the shots. I think the most important message to send to everybody is everybody needs to get a shot to the best that they can. I mean, obviously there'll be some people for medical reasons cannot, but we need to send that message. Get vaccinated so we can all get back to work, so that we can all be productive. But for teams like this to make this happen, you know, it just wouldn't. So Tiverton will do its part, and I'm sure all of my brethren will as well. But we do need to get people to get these shots and get vaccinated. And Governor, if you can get us more, we'll get them in the arms.